Hi, I'm Howard Eibach. Thanks for stopping by CreativeBriefWorkshops.com. I have a couple of questions I'd like to ask you. First one is for creatives like me. I'm a former copywriter and a creative director. So this question goes to copywriters, art directors, creative directors. The second question is to marketers, account folks, the people who are responsible for writing creative briefs. Okay, so here's the first question to creatives. In the course of a year, you work from a lot of creative briefs. So how many of those creative briefs in the course of a year would you say are truly inspiring? 1 in 10? 3 in 10? 7 in 10? You know the answer. Would you be surprised if I told you that in the course of my 15 years of doing this training, the answer I get from creatives is fewer than 1, maybe 1 in 10 are inspiring, that really kick their butts creatively. All right, the second question. This one goes to marketers, account folks, the people who are responsible for writing the briefs. In the course of a year's worth of briefs that you write, how often would you say you receive back on the first round of creative work that you find that's really good, maybe even brilliant? 1 in 10 times, 3 in 10 times, 7 in 10 times? Marketers and account folks tell me it's fewer than 3 in 10 times. Okay, so that tells me that there's something wrong. Something is broken in this whole process. In fact, some folks who have taken my training stop me when I talk about this and they say, wait a minute, Howard, we don't expect to get what we want in the first round. We plan for multiple rounds, 4 or 5 or 6 rounds. Some have even said as many as a dozen rounds. And I say, oh my goodness, if you're planning for that many rounds, what's wrong? There's something wrong. My solution is let's write a better brief. This is where everything starts. It's the first step of the creative process. So if you take my workshops and you follow what I offer as best practice, best training, best thinking about writing a great, inspiring brief, here's a promise that I can make. I am confident that I can make this promise. I can help you reduce by at least 1 round the number of rounds you have to go through to get to what you want. So if you're doing 5 rounds and I can reduce it by 1 round, that's 20%. If you're doing 4 rounds of creative before you get what you want and I can reduce it by 1 round, that's 25%. No matter how you look at it, it's measurable. It comes down in terms of dollars, time, and in morale. So thanks for showing up here. I look forward to seeing you in class. And here's to writing better briefs. Thanks.